Good morning students, I am your English teacher Miss Sapna. Today we will start our new topic of English, that is narration or speech. From 7th to 10th all can learn this topic. So we will learn about the topic of narration today. The another name of narration is speech. So the first question arises in your mind is that what is narration and what is speech? So it's very easy. The words of speaker is known as narration or speech. I am standing here, I am speaking in front of you. So I am the speaker here and whatever I am speaking, that is the speech. So I hope you learn the definition that what is narration, the words of speaker. Now the second question is, how many types of speech you can find in grammar, or how many types of narration you can say? There are two types. One is direct and another one is indirect. You can say direct narration or you can say direct speech. You can say indirect narration and indirect speech. So the question is, what is direct speech? When you use the same words of speaker, like I am speaking here, when you use my words same, that is called as direct speech. When we use same words of speaker. When we use same words of speaker, that is known as direct speech or direct narration. And what is indirect? When we make some changes in the words of speaker. Through example, I will explain you that what is direct and what is indirect. I hope you will understand that what is direct and what is indirect. When we use the same words of speaker, that is known as direct. When we make some change into the words of speaker, that is known as indirect speech. Now let's take one example. He said, I am going to Delhi. This is an example of direct speech. Whenever you write direct speech, you need inverted commas because these are the words of speaker. Now we will change it into the indirect. He said that. I will change into he and will change into was. He was going to Delhi. Now we have to remove these inverted commas by connecting it through the connector, that is that. So he said that he was going to Delhi. First one is the example of direct speech and the second one is the example of indirect speech. So you can see there are some changes into the words. I will change into he, am will change into was. So you can see this is your indirect speech. I hope you will understand that what is the direct speech and what is indirect speech. Now before making to change in these sentences, we have to learn some rules regarding with the narration and regarding with the speech. So let's come to the rules of narration to changing from direct to indirect. There are four main parts are there in direct speech. We have to learn this first. So the first one is the speaker of the sentence. Second one is reporting verb. Third one is reported speech. And the fourth one is verb of RS means reported speech, verb of reported speech. So let's take an example and explain the four parts. She said I am very busy today. As you can see, this is an example of direct speech because we have used here inverted commas. So let's explain these four parts. So what is the speaker in this sentence? C. This is the speaker of the sentence. C. Now the second part is reporting verb. What is the reporting verb here? This is the reporting verb here. I am denoting here with RV. RV means reporting verb. This is speaker. Whatever she said, which verb is used for the speaker, that is known as reporting verb. Now the third part is reported speech. Whatever sentence is in inverted commas, this is known as reported speech. What is reported speech? The sentence that is in inverted commas, it is known as reported speech. Now the fourth part is verb of reported speech. What is the verb used here? You can see what is the verb here? Am is the verb here. Okay. So this is your verb of reported speech. I hope you will understand the four parts in direct speech and you should be able to find out the four parts if any example given to you. Speaker, speaker of the sentence. Reporting verb, whatever verb is used after the speaker, that is called as reporting verb. Third one is reported speech. Whatever sentence you will find in inverted commas, this is known as reported speech. And verb of reported speech means whatever verb you will find in this inverted comma sentence, that is known as verb of reported speech. I hope you will understand. These are the four main parts, and before changing any sentence from direct to indirect, we should know about these four parts. So there are many other rules for changing direct speech into indirect. Let's come to the reporting verb now. I already told you that what is reporting verb in a sentence. So direct and indirect. If your reporting verb is say in direct speech, it will be says also, it can be said also, and it will be will say also. If you find this in your direct speech, then what you have to do in indirect, you will change the say into say. It will remain same. Says will change into says. Said will change into said. And will say will remain also same. But if you find say, says, said, will say plus 2, it means say to, says to, said to, will say to. Then what you have to do? You have to change the indirect speech. Say to will change into tell. Say to will change into tell. Says to will change into tells. Said to will change into told. And will say to will change into will tell. You can write down these rules. These are very important for learning the narration and for learning the speech topic. Like he says, I am very tired. So he says, this is direct. When you change into indirect, says will change into says. And suppose if there is he says to, it will be changed into he tells. I hope you understand that how can we change the reporting verb from direct to indirect. I hope, actually narration topic, speech topic is a little bit difficult, but if you learn the rules and regulation of changing the direct speech into indirect, you will learn it easily and quickly. So for today, I think that is enough. You should write all the rules and regulation of narration in your notebook, and you have any kind of difficulty, you can ask with me. Thank you.